background on what this all means, as well as how you pull it out of yourself. And so basically what it boils down to is something that Stephen Pressfield, the author of the famous book, The War of Art, said. He said, most of us have two lives that we live, the life that we're living and the unlived life within us. And between the two stands resistance. And so basically what that means is we're showing up in life and we're doing the hustle and grind. We're just, doing our thing. We're doing what mostly other people expect of us, right? It started out with our parents, then later on in life as we became teenagers, adolescents, it was our friends, our peers. We're always trying to show up and make people pleased with us is basically what it boils down to. And that sounds kind of weird. And I know a lot of people say, that's not me. I don't do that. I do my own thing, but for the most part, we really don't. We think we do, but our actions are driven by our subconscious. And so what the issue is that the amygdala, okay, the ancient reptilian brain, that was our first part of our brain. It's back here, that was ever formed. It's at the brain stem, or at the stem, the core of our spinal column. It was formed first, and it was formed based on feelings and emotions, senses, okay, intuitiveness. And that intuitiveness was built in within our brains to keep us safe, right? It's the fight or flight response. So basically what it means is that when there's danger, when there's something that we should be aware of, our senses rise. The hair on your arms might stand up. Maybe you get goosebumps. You feel a tingling in your stomach. And then all of a sudden, everything rises up. It doesn't hit the neocortex, right? It doesn't hit the thinking part of the brain. And so what ends up happening is we react. And so social connection back, in the caveman and cavewoman days was a way for us to stay safe, right? It still is today. Social connections, networking, staying with people that are like-minded, that helps us all achieve. It helps us all be better people, and we're very human connected organisms, right? If we're alone, then we tend to get depressed. So the social connection is a very powerful thing. Unfortunately, this ancient trigger within our brain makes us do things that aren't really core to who we are, right? Because we're trying to stay safe, so we're reacting to that ancient part of our brain, which is showing emotion that we need to have connection. We need to have reciprocation. We need to have people's approval, that kind of thing. And so what ends up happening is we do things that I call the hustle and grind life. There's a lot of people that love that, that they are hustle and grind kind of people. Like, look what I did. I worked 18 hours today. Well, great. But are you happy? Do you feel good? Do you feel good in your body? Do you have a sense of awareness of who you are? And are you helping other people in a way that lights you up? And that's basically what I want to show you today, is how to get to that inner, you already have it, right? It's already here in your heart and here in the viscera. It's here. It's that, remember that, that saying, I've got a gut feeling, right? But the problem is that we get detached from what is our intuitive selves, right? Our gut feelings. We forget about what is our gut feeling about certain things. I did it for many, many, many years because I was in the hustle and grind world, right? I was a type A personality, achieve, 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 build, 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 bigger, better, faster. And it was a ready, fire, aim kind of a mode. The problem with that is it doesn't bring you joy. It doesn't make you happy. It doesn't light you up, and it doesn't give you energy. Like our world is so depressed and sick emotionally, and that those emotions transpose themselves into physical illnesses. And it starts right here in the brain. So I'm going to teach you some ways to get connected with what is in your core and your viscera. Like, what's your essence? What are you here to do in this world that makes you light up? A lot of us don't know how to reconnect with that. And if you do, then great. What I'm going to do is enhance that ability, if you already have a connection to it, to bring it out